What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here from Merrowstrand, episode 8, baby!
Tuesday! It's Tuesday! This is my favorite day!
It's finally Tuesday again.
Merrowstrand, Under the Sea, Taco Tuesday, not Monday, all good things, baby.
It's the best. Truly the best.
Mm-hmm.
How have you guys been all week? I feel like last week was just so tense. Now we've got a little bit of breathing.
Last 3 weeks have been tense. What do you mean?
It's been okay.
Ice, do you need a massage?
Okay.
The only thing that was truly intense was trying to save the VOD, which we need to give a huge thank you to Feisty for being able to save half of it, get us the video side, then we splice the other. Shout out to Bernie, their editor over here, who put the rest of the pie together and then gave us awesome womp 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 at the end, which is fantastic. Loved it. It's great. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you, watch till it's over abruptly.
It is a really good ending. It's a really good ending.
It's live on YouTube now. As you can always catch Merrowstrand if you haven't got the latest episode. New episodes go on public YouTube at 11 a.m. every Monday, so you can catch up the day before and be with us live. I'm getting better at letting folks know when that stuff's available.
You did a good job. I got the Discord. It was awesome. Kudos to you. And now, dude, it pops up on my phone too, or my watch. That is the coolest thing when I get the alert. Like the new episodes are available and I get to see the icon on there. It's just like, oh, technology's so much fun. Don't make fun of me because I'm a boomer. Shut up.
I do it too.
Are you you the Apple Watch economy? You the Android Watch economy? Which one?
I left Android many years ago, so I've all bought into the Apple economy. Everything is Apple in my house just because it makes it easier, except the computers.
Don't worry, I'm holding the fort down on the Galaxy side.
Yeah, hey, my ass, for me to watch my soccer team, I can't use I don't have an Apple fucking TV app yet on it, so I have to open up the browser to get to it.
Oh, that's so brutal. They have been so slacking on their Apple TV Plus app development. They really have been. On our Vizio TV, that thing crashes probably every 10 minutes into the episode of anything 4K. Crashes all the damn time.
The first problem was the Vizio. And you can't complain because you probably got 60 to 80 inches for about $300, and that's a good value for you.
It really is. The quality, the video quality is great. It's the software on it that's dog doo-doo.
It's the kind of TV,
right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I heard pictures and just like,
Yes.
I'm back. Everything counts. Size queens.
On a Tarrasque, the average size D&D trivia you're here for
It's smaller than you think.
What if it was?
What know how they got that? Those facts, okay, guys? We don't want to know.
Sword
Yeah,
jaws,
you
I'll
weren't
tell
here
you that.
for
Sword
the
jaws.
back dick guy, were you?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, they don't use the back. It's all for show.
Back dick.
That's the
Hey,
ceremonial
it
cock.
doesn't mean I can't.
Or a friend.
Those
if you
right
want.
with-
That was way too easy. You set that up way too easy.
Oh, we got the tear out of that eye for that one. It's like you've been sitting on that joke for 3 weeks just waiting to
I was
drop it on
waiting
me.
for it.
35 years.
Bravo.
You can take that post-it note of that joke off your monitor now.
Well, I gotta go back.
Oh,
a
finally
couple-
got that one done. 7 others there just waiting.
Thank you for
Put it in my
your
notes somewhere.
DMs of please don't hate me and hey, Pig's not up. Technically it was for me. I just needed to click one more button to share.
Oh, what you don't know is
Who was
Adam and
your
I were
first
sending
one?
messages back furiously going, who's going to tell him?
Who's gonna tell
Are you
him?
going to tell him?
Yeah.
Who
Eventually,
was
I was
your
like,
first
I'm just
DM
gonna
and who was
DM
your
him and he'll
last
see
DM?
it
That's all I want to know.
whenever. Like he'll see it whenever, and then maybe he'll say something, maybe he won't. I don't know.
He beats up on me too much, Adam. I cause too much trouble. It's your turn.
Absolutely.
I'm already drunk tonight. I can't start a fight this early.
I ran into doorknobs. That's all I can say.
I had a night like this in '83. He left me.
He just keeps saying, I'm part of his ship, part of his crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Oh my God. Which one of you chuckle fucks has got big announcements for this week?
I'll start off since we're talking about beer stuff. I've got a great video from my friends at Hodads Brewing that's going up on the YouTube. If you're interested in some San Diego beer, I had them in last week. And then, of course, tomorrow we get back into another week of trivia on my channel here on Twitch. If you'd like to join me, 5 o'clock Pacific on Wednesday and Friday, I would love to have you play some games with us.
Use code NINUS.
No code, just buy it.
No code, just buy it.
Just pay.
Anybody else with big announcements they want to let the community know about?
I did some Star Wars and Scotch today with Kevin and Timmy.
Ooh, there you go.
You can find that whenever it goes live. I don't know.
Have you played the new game?
Did you get
Curious.
in trouble for telling us?
Did I? No, they were like, yeah, you can share. They said the next day, yeah, you can share. It's fine. I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, but like we sat down today, had a great conversation about everything Star Wars. So look for that on the socials. I'll be able to share that whenever that is fully done and out and everything like that. But really good conversation. As for Jedi Survivor, yes, I beat it.
I beat it.
Jedi Master?
You guys don't understand, okay? I'm like, I love Star Wars, okay? That game is incredible. I know it got shit on because of performance. I had barely any issues. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was amazing, way better than the first one, and I'm excited where things go.
His shit was up on Sunday that he had that wiped. It was my first message to Adam. Was like, dude, how was your weekend? I was like, true gamer moment. Already had the final screen up. I was like,
I've been waiting for that game for so long. I skipped the city game because I was like, I could go to the soccer game.
oh yeah,
or
I didn't even
could
get a
play Jedi
message out of you.
Survivor. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was up till like 4 a.m. Like
Real gamer moment.
I was there in that world, okay? And I
Yeah.
was like, I looked at my phone and I'm like, oh God, everything hurts. I gotta go. And I went to sleep. And I woke up and I played it some more. And I beat the game. It was incredible. So I loved it. But yeah, look for that. I'll announce and share whenever that stuff goes live. But yeah, pretty cool. And
who was the bigger Star Wars buff and nerd?
Yeah, I was gonna say how inadequate did you feel?
Yeah, because you had that nervousness.
It was good. There was there was definitely some conversations where I'm like, well, I don't really do comics or this and that, but like things kind of all tied together. So it was a chill conversation. But they said that once the Ahsoka series is done, they're going to have me back on to have a full episode just talking about Maul. So
I love that.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
because I'm a huge Darth Maul fan. So
It's a whole planet and like storyline that I've been just starting to get into. I think that's
Dathomir is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Dathomir's
Night
Australia.
Sisters and all
Everything
that.
wants to
Yeah, like
fucking
it's-
kill you.
Yeah. And he got worse because he got to deal with Palpatine, so it's like, I mean, he got it worse than Dathomir, like think about that. That's crazy. Anyway,
Yeah, think about that, chat.
That's my announcement.
We're spiraling.
Look, you guys want to talk Star Wars? I'm here.
I love teeing you up and letting you go, Adam.
4 hours, okay, talking about this. Okay, I'm still waiting for that Star Wars campaign to happen. Okay,
Well, whenever I finally write the saga of Darth Dickus, we can get to it.
Darth or Deep? I couldn't hear what you said.
Darth Dickus,
It's all about balance.
I personally always get a little worried when people are like, "Oh, you're a Lord of the Rings fan. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan." I'm like, "Oh fuck, here we go. I'm gonna feel real fucking inadequate to you again." Great.
I love it.
So you want to go into the Book of Lost Tales and talk about that? Like,
yeah, it's
okay.
like just because I don't know that this person from this era, this time, invented this one thing that was this pose that I'm like, okay, cool, like that's sick. But, like I don't know that. Like I told him, like I don't read the comics.
You guys are missing a fatal flaw in all of this, which is a key to bartending and knowing a little bit about a lot, is when they start bringing up stuff you don't know, you continually ask questions until you absorb said knowledge.
It's true, very true.
I don't know how to farm worth a fuck, but I can have a lot of conversations about it. After my 15 years in Southeast Missouri.
What kind of grain do you use?
Drop one fertilizer that you know, let them talk for 3 hours on it.
Yeah.
And just keep refilling that drink.
Yeah, hey, I feel it. The Lord of the I'm more worried about when you have to invent stuff and like IP that's like that. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, stuff like that, where the fandom is sometimes a bit too ingrained to go and invent in the spaces. But luckily, largely now that we have like everyone's creating media, I think that was a problem of like drought. Because nowadays it seems like we have enough content where now it's like, who cares, man? It's great. Like you got books, you got shows, you got other shit that you have access to. It was more of a problem when it was like, no, I just can't get enough of it, and it's not there for me. And so how dare you take the one thing away from me that I actually enjoyed? I get that.
The great thing about Star Wars is that like it changes all the time. So it's like, oh, this is canon. This isn't canon. This is Legends. Oh, this is canon now. And it's like,
George Lucas started that. He's such a revisionist that like he started that whole like, let's just change everything in the moment, and then when I don't like it, I'll change it again. So for when Disney came along and just wiped the whole fucking 30 years of and turned it into Legend, everybody is so upset about it. I'm like, motherfucker, they just followed the formula. That's all they did.
And that's why that's my final statement is that if you're a fan of Star Wars, enjoy the content. It doesn't matter what you know, just enjoy that we have all these cool stories to tell. That we
Dude, I just finally finished Andor last week. One of the
greatest. Let's go!
Yes,
I'm so happy for you. I love that series.
And I don't like even that little dip in the middle was so fucking necessary to the next two things that come after Andor. Like to understand like here's why we fucking hate the Empire. Like they create slave labor. Like it is so necessary, but like, yes, it did dip, but it was so fucking necessary to explain a bigger plot.
Yeah. And I'm telling you,
I cheered at the end.
If you like
when it all
Star
tied
Wars,
it together.
Play Survivor. It is fantastic. It is fantastic.
I beat the first one in a weekend, so I want to play this.
Shut up. I don't want to hear anything about it. I'm just now starting that story. I'm halfway through it at this point, I think. Yeah. I didn't get Survivor. I just started playing Fallen Order.
Estinio, could you DM Radio what you think?
No,
if you're out there,
I don't want to know. Estinio will ruin it 110%. I'll get a message for him tomorrow on Twitter.
Get him on alert.
This is what happens.
If you send it to him, it'll go to his watch, and he won't be able to avoid it. No,
I can't. Son of a bitch. Oh, she spoiled it for me. Come on.
I just realized that I send you a lot of things on Discord that don't need to pop up on your watch.
Bro, that's why I wear a hoodie. Most of the time you can't see it.
Some would argue that it does, but
that's my child protection services right there.
Child protection services.
You literally gave me a lightsaber. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, so sometimes you need that picture so that you can get out of those parent-teacher meetings.
Yep. Like, so we're gonna ask you to
Never get invited back.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mrs. Wells, you didn't need to see that this afternoon, did you?
Then you just do one of those flashes on purpose where it's like, hey, it's I gotta go. It's just like, I gotta go.
Just a picture of a goat and a pair of rain boots. No context, no caption. Just, I gotta go.
Something bad happened. Okay. Every
Thank
week,
you.
baby, it's gotta happen. Every week.
You know who's not pleased with that? Voodoo Ranger's not pleased. That's Atomic Citrus judging you from the supermarket shelves. But
Still
unlike Adam's puns,
still can't find it.
these are 12 ounces of smoothness, baby, that never lets you down. If you haven't got your hands on Atomic Citrus yet and seen the beer that has dethroned Fruit Force from the number 2 spot in my heart, you guys need to go check it out. I drank a metric of them down in Memphis this weekend and had a blast hanging out with folks that were there for St. Jude Summit. which was amazing. I was personally not there on the list, but I was happy enough to be invited into the trust tree with the rest of the group so I could see friends that I only get to see like 3 times a year, which was super awesome. They met down in Bear Country in Memphis, so I got to take people out to get barbecue and Gus's fried chicken and do all the awesome things in my backyard. And now after the meat sweats, I took a day off from eating on Sunday and felt significantly better.
This lines up. This does line up.
When you start craving green things and you're like, maybe I just don't need to eat. Is that it? Yeah, man.
Maybe that's it.
I feel a lot better. I don't know how the cavemen did it. I could the brontosaurus ribs 7 times a week. Yeah.
They didn't have that psyllium fiber, that's for sure.
No, they did not have the psyllium husk. Let me tell you, I would have had to discover that.
Their appendix did a lot more back then, though. Ours is just lame now.
True. But you can flush it all down with some Voodoo Ranger, so go check it out. We love those people. Thanks for sponsoring us for another year.
Yeah.
What if it was like, you're going into combat now. Atomic Citrus. Total shill.
Total shill.
Initiative sponsored by.
Initiative by Voodoo Ranger. Oh, that's good. I'm going to have to steal that sometime.
What we don't know is the Ranger's the real big bad evil guy here.
Oh, it can't. It got to be
undead,
at least
man.
be the NPC. Got to be playing both sides with that booze.
Hey, bro, how you gonna beat the Voodoo Ranger this year, man?
We'll see, man. East Quest, Part 3, coming at you. Got to thank all of our lovely Patreons as well. Shabby, Drew, Westwolf, Aaliyah, Monica, O3, Feisty, Kim, Nick, Nor, Stokers, Jeremy. Thank you guys all for being in the $10 and above tier and funding all these wonderful maps and music tracks that we get to use. We love you guys. Thank you. We get to pick up where Windows Update let us down. Fresh off the prison break from the deep below. All on seahorseback. Cruising through the ocean blue. You guys have felt the transfer of temperature from the deep, bone-shattering cold to the much warmer, tropical waters where life, as you know it, begins to thrive under the ocean again. Still sparsely populated with very little coral down below, but pockets of tropical fish, seaweed, and other parts of flora and fauna begin to emerge as you're continuing on this upward track. Making your way out of one of the deeper crevasses of the fucking ocean and the light pouring in with God rays. Now is the time to take your time. If you guys would like to do anything while you're on seahorseback, please proceed.
I'm muted. I would say I think it's kind of probably a little bit like awkward at first for Christian because he's like never ridden a seahorse before, so I think he's probably like a little bit. But he's a survivor. He's a survivalist, so I think it doesn't take him too long. And once he kind of starts to get the hang of it, he doesn't speak. He's pretty quiet, as you kind of come to find in the time that you've known him up to this point. And you probably can't tell just based on his armaments, but as he rides, he kind of is pretty still, and he spends a lot of time in meditation, and contemplating and deep in thought, and almost kind of maybe just seems like he's a bit distant from the group as the group is riding.
Christian lingers back in the pack. Anyone else?
Tarbin is doing the full Titanic. Arms spread out as he's coasting through these warmer waters, letting it clean the clotted blood and the scars from his fur.
There is the group in
and
front.
The excrement.
The excrement. That's right.
There's the group in front. There's Christian who's lingering back, and there's both Tarbin and Bud who are going for a full cleanse. And as you guys are both starfished on the back of these actual fucking seahorse, just everything else is leaving the trail back behind. As Akiko described, you can see it is the great cleansing for this first quarter mile underneath the ocean.
If you just look forward, it's like you're traveling in hyperspace. All the particles, it's just zooming by. It's like, oh man, this is so magical. I'm feeling so clean too.
Every once in a while, you see Krak just like zip back and take a little scoop in a vial, plug it up, and move on. And he just keeps like circling.
You know, Krak, if you wanted to pick the shit from my fur, you could just do it.
Isn't that like a synonym relationship?
Whatever you want it to be.
I think it means to say cinnamon. Cinnamon relationship?
Aluminum.
He's talking about a parasite. I've had plenty of those in the past.
Oh, you mean symbiotic relationships? That's what she's trying to get at. Okay.
Yeah, I said that's symphony relationship.
You know, Bud, I like the way he describes it better than you. There's more music to it.
It does sound better.
It's a symphony relation. You can symphony relate anything you want off my fur as long as you ask. You don't have to scoop it up in my wake.
Trust me, you're gonna regret that, as I'm like still trying to like get out whatever gunk bomb he threw at me. But as they're getting comfortable with the riding, I'm just gonna start like just kind of playfully just like weaving around everyone, just not really.
Markos is going to look back behind. I've long since put my Sea Dragon helmet on, and I look back and I can just see the Charlie Brown group that we have back behind.
Just like
and there's so much that's drifting off the group that these scores of small schools of fish are coming up and actually cleaning up behind as we go. I just shake my head. There's a smile on my cheeks underneath my helmet, but I definitely shake my head and look forward.
It looks like an early 2000s music video where everybody's riding bikes, but they just keep crossing over each other.
Could we see the little bit of a smile? Would we be able
Oh
to
yes, you can see the little crack of the smile.
Because I would love to just pull right up. I saw that. I think that's the first time you smiled.
You saw nothing. He's still
I
smiling.
just like weave back around, and just keep going.
What do you see, Akiko? Who was so funny?
I don't know. I think he likes us.
Of course he likes us. We just saved us. Well, no, he saved us. That's right. We did. I didn't do shit.
Our master of the depths has definitely been our keeper for this one. Drinks are on me, or at least the first round, because of him.
Wait, yeah, drink. Wait, where are we going? Have we talked about where the hell are we going?
To see if we can get paid for what we've done.
Okay, well, okay, we're going back up top. Got it. That makes sense.
At least that was the plan as far as I know. Markos, anything we need to do while we're down here in the ocean?
I'm still kind of hungry.
Clean your ass is the first thing.
Nose goes. That's not me. I'm not helping. I'm good.
Hey, Cupid, you clean it.
Little bare booty twerk while I'm, jetting by.
Boom, boom, boom.
I did shit myself in solidarity at some point, so. I was with Bud on that one.
Pal, who's been working very hard to keep up with the pack for this first part. He's a gator and can show off his skills. He's got a long tail to be able to do it. Is back here like Frogger, dodging the larger bits and pieces of blood clot, mud, and refuse that has come off of the rest of the party.
I would imagine
he's gotten up to your side, bud.
Every like other school of fish would like keep him sidetracked, and he would go and just be a big like whale, just take a whole mouthful of them.
He was like his first day in Mr. Bulky's, and he's got a $10 bill in his pocket that's burning a hole.
Hey, nobody sent me back to fat camp.
Spend that money.
He's a healthy croc.
Yeah, you like this, don't you, bud? This is your space. Get
It's in
the
his element.
yeah. Really get to let your claws out. As he comes and like snuggles over onto me. That was a little rough back there, and I really appreciated all that you did, and I don't know. I'm just sorry I wasn't able to help you out more.
He gives you the big and little snort, and you can see that little gator smile as he blows a couple little bubbles over your way, and kind of leans over, lets you scratch that belly for a second as he kind of hooks onto the horse.
I know. We got each other's backs, but I don't know. Just it really got me thinking, and I don't know. I'm gonna work on. I don't know. Maybe there's something I can do that can. There's something I can do with this necklace, or something that I can maybe help boost you while you're out there protecting my back. Maybe there's something I can do. As he just kind of starts fiddling with his tooth necklace. Thinking about a way that maybe he can send a healing spell now and then to Pal.
Anyone else doing anything on Seahorseback?
For the rest of the time, Krak is just tinkering with his cannon and with his various bombs, just kind of muttering to himself. Every once in a while you hear something like, it's gotta be a little better. It's gotta, I hit too many friends this time. And then it just keeps just tinkering. That's all it looks like he's doing, but just super focused and then not focused and then focused again.
Markos will drift back from the front, letting Nathaniel take the lead. Now that we are in the open ocean, can you feel the tides around you? Perception check for everyone. This is a DC 24.
Got it.
Bud feels it.
So close.
Akiko, you roll for advantage because of the Tempest.
Oh. Do I roll again then?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
That haze of breaking out of jail still lingering on the brain.
I'm having fun.
Bud, with you getting a sense of how the ocean deep works, I want you to roll a 1d4.
How about a treat? I give you a treat.
you sense that the tide is behind us, propelling us forward in a speed that we would not normally be able to achieve. With this piece of knowledge, you can now use your recall knowledge check when we're in open ocean. Part of your underwater marauder feat allows you all to fight underwater the same as you would above. However, at certain points, tide waters can come in and they will change the dynamic of the battlefield. Sensing those tides will be critical because they can aid in advantage or disadvantage depending on your position within the battlefield as far as ranged or spell attacks.
Hey, Akiko, are you doing the thing?
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but I hardly know when I'm doing the thing. But no, I'm pretty lucid right now. Why? What do you feel?
I don't know. It feels. I don't know. It feels like we're going faster. Somehow, we're moving faster than I feel like we should, or maybe that we're used to. I don't know. Come with me, and I'm gonna try to like bring you over to where I feel this current at, to see if I can share this feeling or knowledge with Akiko, to see if there's anybody else I can relate this to.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it feels like I don't know. It feels it's not like temperature, but it's also not like pressure, but it is kind of like pressure. I don't know. It feels like and if you get into this spot, you can feel it just kind of move you a little bit more this way. And as he does that, like kind of like gets sucked in like Squirt leaving the jet stream in Finding Nemo, and just gets pulled way off to the side. No, too much. And pulls himself back out, the seahorse back out.
I'm confused. Are you questioning the currents of the water?
I'm not questioning anything, more just making an observation. I don't know, maybe there's something important to this.
He is reading the battlefield. That is what he is doing. The same as you have done, Torment. The mountains to your world to the north.
Been in my cold neck of the woods then, have you?
Only in the waters, not much above. But I do know of the many folk that live and surround. What
Good to know what you're
relationship
fighting.
do you have with the whales? King Tonga.
I don't think I have any relationship with the whales, and I don't think there's anything to roll against it.
It's
Whale,
it
whale,
is your choice whether you interact with anything that lives in the water surrounding your island.
I don't know. I'd like to challenge the improv on that. Give me a roll to define whether or not I know anything about the whales.
All right. So in our old days, we would do the old-fashioned history check on this one, but
Yup.
instead, this will be a diplomacy check on your. This will be a diplomacy or society check for you.
Yeah.
Also, on a fringe, it could be occultism or religion as well. Take your pick, and we will go with that angle.
We'll go with religion. Say anything below a 10. Nothing.
Oh, don't you worry.
between-
You just roll the dice, and I'll tell you what you know.
Perfect. I love. That's my favorite. Oh, I love it. Let's go. Here it goes.
Still 10.
You have never seen or met these orcas before, but you know that their ancestors used to leave offerings just when the ice sheets would begin to break and cast out towards the waters. In your folklore, when times could be extreme, you know that your people have worked with other apex predators in the area to survive. But these are old traditions and ones that you haven't served or seen served in a very long time. Your choice to be on the fence of how you feel about them.
So perfect. God, I love this. They're talking about the ancient whales. We've paid homage to them for generations upon generations. They've been known allies. Some still obey the old ways. Some have forgotten them. I have not.
Good. There may be long lost connections for you when we get to Merrowstrand. Where they serve on our court. They currently represent the beasts of the sea. It will be a pleasure to reintroduce you to King Tonka in his court.
Having never met one, I will take it as a great honor to me and my people. Thank you, Markos.
You're welcome. It serves us all to connect with our past. And I am going to look directly over at Christain.
He just nods. He just gives you like the simple like bounty hunter Mandalorian like nod, but doesn't say anything.
Did you say we're going to see royalty?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay. All fair warning, I get really, really nervous in front of highfalutin folk. I get fumbly over my words. It's just where we come from, people don't really have a whole lot of wealth, and so when you see people that have wealth, it's very, very intimidating. So I'm gonna try to be quiet, but I might let out a croak every now and then if I get a little too nervous. Just saying.
Some advice, then, bud, if I may.
Yeah.
Individuals with money are the same as you. They just think they're better. Most of the time. Not always. Polite. Manners. You'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, doesn't the money kind of actually make them better? I mean, that's what it's always been about, right? Collecting the wealth.
Money does not make an individual better. It gives them a sense of, well, money can do a lot of things. Harm, good, help, hinder. Money is money. Gold, platinum, does not matter. What matters is who you are. And that goes for anybody.
Money can buy you many things above water. Your kingdom land, your people homes. It does nothing for us below. If our coral is dead, then we are dead as well. As Markos points out, as we come up and over a ridge, it is just barren. Bleach white fields of bone coral. Welcome to the Old Lands. As you stare out into ruined structures and left behind bits of civilization, these parts used to be home. Merrowstrand is, well, what we call Merrowstrand today was much larger and further into the ocean. We exist because of that word you said, symbiotic relationship. We need the folks from above. There's never been a greater time when individuals have needed each other.
What happened?
I feel like I've heard about this.
Why is this like this?
Is
The deep below. Its corruption grows. Its cold waters kill. Its parasites infect. And they consume everything. We could not do it alone. We needed allies. Long ago. This is why we exist in Merrowstrand. It's a city above and the city below. The incursions of beasts that have poured from the darkest parts of the ocean. They have destroyed our world. Destroyed trade from above. Taken ships and sailors and crashed them below, bringing them as tribute to their gods. We have long since realized that we have needed each other. Us to protect their ships and their sailors. For them to protect our waters. This is why nothing lives and exists outside of Merrow Bay. This is what we have left.
And you think that that's tied together with what we was just dealing with?
Is it tied together? Those sacrifices, that necromancer still exists somewhere there. They will no doubt raise something that will end lives instantly. Swallow ships whole. And all for what? What we went through isn't even close to the worst. They are slavers. But they don't just steal your body and your time. They will take your culture and they will send it to the deep below. And the more animated that Markos gets, the more translucent he does. And you can see as that fervor gets worked up inside of him and then kind of slowly calms back down, you can see that he is of dual ancestry of both water elemental and Merfolk Triton. The things that happen there will change you. Swims down and he pulls up a handful of that bleached dead coral. This will always be a reminder of what could have been. May it be the line in our own personal sand. To never concede anymore. We'll just let it dissipate.
Man. Sorry your people had to go through that. Oh no, I mean
they still do. Do they not?
We have lost many. Well, they do continue to try to steal our sons and daughters. Is nowhere as prevalent as when I grew up.
But I think that's what kind of freaks you out right now, right? Is seems like something is building. Why was the necromancer? I mean, we was sent up to go investigate something that was up above the sea, on top of the water. I can't imagine that they like to.
You saw the shadows.
I don't know, it just makes me feel like it might be indicative of something more nefarious or something brewing.
Of course it is.
What happens up top affects down below. Just look at this bone pile we're in now. Think this would be this way? It wasn't for the consumption of the city above?
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying, what we went to is to go investigate the fact that they had made their way all the way up from the deep below, and they was creating that, I don't know, monstrosity that was capturing ships. I mean, that seems like a piece of a puzzle that we don't even know where the edge pieces are.
To be fair, it doesn't seem like we know much of anything. I don't want to be that person, but we're over here talking about brewing and growing, and it's worse down here. We didn't exactly make it out of there easily, or hardly at all.
Yeah.
What do you expect us to do?
To take that knowledge. Let people know inside the guilds. You took this job for pennies from Muriel from the Dawn Treaders. These are real missions with real stakes. They need adventurers like yourself to explain the odds. Sea needs to be taken as seriously as it is above.
speaking of, I am going to update my notes yet again.
I think it is important to, well, as Bud is doing, remember, knowledge is power. How you act, learn, listen, see. Every environment is different. This is a same but different beast altogether for me. Where I'm from, there is a large natural spring near my home, and a deep cavern in the side of the mountain, and all manner of unnatural creature makes its way from the depths, from the caves, from the places that, well, eyes have never seen. And much like what Markos describes, it's the same. It's an ocean on a beach that consistently laps and erodes slowly. And you can take steps to counteract it, but, well, in my understanding, there are some depths that one simply cannot go. So it's important to know. You take and you learn and you improve. And you're better for the next time that you come across this foe, familiar foe. That is why I have harbored on training and focus. Do not think I do not take it lightly that you came for me. I am forever indebted. But conversations like this are of a higher calling and purpose. And like Akiko said, it's more than just gold. There's a higher value. And I am sure that gold and other compensation will come, especially if kingdoms are involved and kings and hierarchies. I am here at the behest of a lesser house and the above, but these are not oaths that you take lightly, and you should all take it seriously. And then he just continues to ride.
Anything that anyone wants to do while we swim over the top of the destitute fields of coral?
I'd say the only other thing Bud's working on once he's finished his notes is he's going back to that thought of how he can, I don't know, send some sort of healing or health or something through this necklace. I mean, he's dabbled in this weird art before of how he can call upon Pal, but the ability to send life through that as well is something he's really focusing on and working on. So I'd say he'd be practicing that the rest of the journey.
I think Christian would, after hearing the story and speaking, he'd ride for a little bit longer, and then as we reach towards, I guess, the end or whatnot, he would kind of do that, he'd like kind of glide off a bit, still riding the horse, but he'd let his hand kind of scrape the ground and kind of like run as like the sand and the coral and stuff kind of like trails behind him kind of in this like long length until he like kind of grabs a small handful and picks a harder piece of the coral, and you'll see him kind of just on like on the breastplate of his armor, you'll see him just do a scratch of the armor and just a marking where it kind of shows that desolate like white there for a bit that eventually will fade, but does it hard enough to where you can see the scrape of it on his armor. And then he'll take that and he'll keep that same piece of coral and he'll tuck it away.
Markos is going to ride up towards you, Christain. Before everything transpired, you were asking me about the wardens. Looking for Zurian Velhad.
Indeed, that was who I was supposed to meet.
Extend his hand, giving you a coin with a sea dragon on one side and an old temple structure on the other.
What is this?
This is the coin of Gazawon. Keeper of the sea. You show this token back at the lodge in Merrowstrand. It will get your invitation to Zurian Velhad.
I appreciate this. Markos, if I may. Who are you? Really? You have a lot of knowledge, it seems. Especially of me.
Lift up his helmet. I am Markos Kosta. Headmaster of the wardens below.
Well, it is an honor to meet you, Markos, and he'll kind of stretch his hand out with the warrior greeting. My name is Christain Geller, as you've already known. It is wonderful to make your acquaintance. I am a defender of the Great Bay, a watcher of the Ulrashan Peak, and a servant to the realm. It is an honor.
The feeling is mutual. I'm glad that we met in combat. As you know, it is easier a test of a person's true creed.
It is.
That
But
in
I
which
think
you
you
have.
know, they are dangerous. Some of them. She needs control.
You from above, you're so interested in controlling things. Maybe your time here you will understand. Much like the tides, you will learn to go with them instead of forcing head on. But that will not be your way. You share strengths, Bronze Dragon One. Maybe you can keep your friends from being electrocuted.
Or maybe she can electrocute me. I will do my part, and I will see this through. But I do have to have that meeting. It is a matter of duty I am bound to.
You will get there soon enough. You will have your meeting.
He just kind of flips the coin back and forth in his hand a little bit, looking at it, and then kind of rides next to you and kind of stores it away.
I kind of pull up on my seahorse and fly by Krak, who's been attending to his small kit on the back of this thing. You know, you should probably pick some of that up on the way through. You won't find anything sharp or above land.
Oh, really?
Points down. All of that wonderful, sharp, dead coral that is laying there down below you. You can refill your junk bombs if you so choose.
Hell yeah. These would be amazing for junk. Just, I mean, I don't, that's not an offense. I mean, for my junk bombs.
Just don't shoot me! As he rides past up towards Nathaniel.
I mean, if it comes from the water, does it hurt you?
I think if it comes from your bomb, it's gonna hurt anybody.
I would agree.
I think that's what we've all learned.
I've been
Really?
hit a few
I'm gonna have to
times. Crack.
I'm gonna have to work on that one. I'm gonna have to work on that one for sure.
I mean, maybe you and I, the two green guys, maybe we can just like play catch, not with bombs, but just like we'll just do some catch.
Yeah, you start playing catch with his bombs.
No, not with the bombs. I want to help him with the hand-eye coordination, and I feel like, you know, if there's anybody that can relate really well to him, it's a fellow greenie. So, you know, we'll just go play catch sometime soon. Help you with that, maybe.
We do gotta stay together.
That is what they say.
I would be happy to help as well.
Like three-way catch? We almost got a game.
I was thinking more of a traditional training, but I don't really play catch.
Christian, that's how you get them. You lure them in with it's a game, but it's actually training. This is
Training
it's
not a
not
game,
manipulative, but it's
but-
like kind of manipulative.
Training is not a game. It's training. You must be
But-
diligent.
A game can also be training.
Did you just come out of the womb as a fully matured adult?
Are you asking me? Well, I am an adult. So, I've grown and had life experiences. This is my upbringing. Did you come out of the womb not able to control your powers?
I'm just gonna kind of spark a little bit and then just glare and just kind of get away from the situation.
You know, Christian, it's not probably wise to rile the tempest here in the seas.
That
You've
is
never
not-
played squash ball, ever?
No, what is squash ball?
We're gonna have to find us some plank wood and some rocks, and I'll have to teach you how to play a game of skill and bullshit.
So, I mean, you're being really serious. You've never played a game?
Squash ball. I've played games, yes.
Oh, you okay? You have played
Squash
some
ball.
games, not
Can you-
that's fine.
Can you
Okay.
give us a list of the games you have played so that we can eliminate those and then give you games that you have not played?
hide and seek,
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
hunter tracker,
Kind of like hide and seek, but I'll give you that.
cards, dice, story.
What is story?
Story is usually best on a journey with friends, and you drink, and someone starts a story, and then the next night someone retells that story and adds to it, and the next night someone retells both stories and adds to it. The point is to be intoxicated, and once someone strays too far off of the original, they lose.
Or win?
No, they lose.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so you, I mean, yeah, you've dabbled. You understand about games,
Yes.
but you do also understand that they can also be helpful too, right? It's not just for fun.
Yes, absolutely. That's why we did hide and seek and hunter tracker. My order is very strict in that, but when you are young, that is how you train until you are of an age to take a more direct approach. Hence, there's games and there's training.
Seems very cut and dry. Okay.
I am not from around here, so you'll have to bear with the differences.
Hey. Different croaks for different folks, right?
Exactly, different croaks for different folks.
But I don't think he gets that one.
Of course he gets it. It's a frog joke. How can you not get a frog joke from a frog guy?
Yes, it was riveting.
Yes, look at, see,
Did he say riveting?
he did. He's
It
catching
can
on.
be fun.
Yeah, you can. That's like a big onion over there. We just got all these little layers to pull back from you.
There's plenty of those. Krak,
Eh?
your tube. Is that just how you throw your creations?
I mean, I could throw them too. I've got a wicked overhand, and my like softball underhand pitch. It's
Would you say-
exquisite.
You're better throwing than with the tube.
Nah, it's about the same. It's just the tube goes a lot further.
I see.
Yeah, I can get up and over more. I wasn't so much an outfielder, more of
What
a
is an
shortstop.
outfielder. What is a shortstop?
Games. They're part of the game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I would very much appreciate if you did not point that in my direction in our next encounter.
Me too.
I'll keep a mental note of that.
But I would like to help. And he will pull out the universal tool that he got. I will allow you to borrow this. This will allow you to create any kind of tool you need while you're working. If you do not have it, this should provide as a borrowed item.
That's very nice of you, Mr. Tian. I appreciate that very much.
It is Christain.
Yes, that's what I said, Mr. Tian.
Right. And I'll hand it to you. And do you grab it?
Yeah.
He holds on to it for a second as you go to pull it. This is for my benefit as well. and then I just
Again,
let it go.
mental note. And Krak will immediately like just start pondering and then see if it becomes the tool, and then start pondering again and then see if it becomes the tool. Not like thinking out loud. He's just like literally, is it a wrench? Is it a screwdriver? Is it a fork? Is it a dildo? Is it?
Is it that idiot I saw at the gas station who was acting like a tool?
Is it Chad?
Did Krak just invent the spork dildo?
The spildo?
Christain, that's a really good reminder. I also found something just as we was leaving, and I don't know. Honestly, I don't know shit about it. But it feels like it's got some woo-woo, a little bit of woo-woo magicking going on with it. And I'm gonna pull out the wand of widening, which I don't know. Did we discuss if it was identified or had it not been identified yet?
No, you understood. When you looked back, you saw that they were expanding literal
Right.
people with
That's
it.
right.
So you,
Yep. I don't know. I saw it. It was kind of over by the chair. It looked like it might have been a lever or something. I went to go grab it and it popped right out. But I remember seeing like a depiction or something on the wall, and it looked like it could make something that wasn't like a spell, maybe like an effect that wasn't as big. It could make it bigger. And I don't really have much use for it. But Akiko, it seemed like this might be kind of right up your alley if you want to take a peek at it. And I'll kind of walk it over to you. I'll horse it over to you.
Horse it over to me.
The horses in the back.
Jesus.
God.
See,
And I will
horses in
give you
this
the
crack.
wand of widening. Can I just drag it to your character sheet? That would be insane. That would be insane.
You should be able to.
yeah, you should be able
Oh
to.
my! No, you're not allowed to. No, I can't. I cannot move items to that character.
No permiso.
You should be able to.
Yeah, it gave me a error. It said you
An
are not allowed
error?
to modify this character.
Oh, okay. Just let me do it. My bad.
Hey DM, can you drag this tool over to my
I mean, the guy that's all powerful.
You're giving this to Akiko?
Give me the
Please.
stick. I thought you were giving it to Krak, and I was so
I really want to.
fucking
terrified.
concerned.
Yeah.
This man almost
Same
killed
thing.
half the party. He
know.
killed your gator,
Let's expand
and
the
everyone's just like, "Hey,
explosions.
let's just give him more. Let's just see what
No,
happens."
I gave him something that would be useful to hopefully aid in his tinkering checks to improve his shit, so we all don't get blown up again. There's a difference.
Feisty. I want to give it to Krak. But
I think all of the PCs do want to do that.
Wand of widening is on Akiko's now.
yeah, so I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know if you've got anything that could be useful for it. It seemed important. I'll tell you that. It definitely seemed important. So do with that what you will.
So will I know, like, kind of, because I mean, I don't know that I saw this. So if he doesn't tell me, I don't know what it does.
No, that was the point of the RP, was to explain it, and now you can read what it does. It can make a spell bigger.
So I'm just gonna kind of grab it, and I'm gonna feel like my spark just kind of like flare up a little bit in my hand as it goes, as it just kind of pops in like a little power pop.
Wow. That seems like somebody's getting the hang of the ropes real quick there.
Well, safe to say, I think it works.
Well, I freaking hope so.
I'm just gonna kind of look it over in my hand and calm it down. But I'm gonna slowly kind of edge away. There's a whole water thing, electricity. I'm just gonna.
Your horse goes ever so faster as you shock it just a little bit.
Hey now.
As the rest of you all see Nathaniel, Markos in the front stop and hold up a hand. You can see now that you all are dead set in the middle of this Coral Lands. And there's just an awkward pause for a second as you can see Markos's head on a swivel.
I immediately do the same, taking the cue and being familiar with that.
Bud would actually like to get lower to the ground ever so, like, I'm assuming we're like not far above the surface, right? Like
Yeah,
we've
we've been riding low.
Yeah, I want to get as low as I can to that dead coral. I have the ability to kind of survey wildlife. So this is not familiar territory with me, but it's seeing everybody stop like this. My eyes get wide and I'm looking around to see, is there anything moving in this dead space? Is there anything making a sound?
Anyone else joining Christain and Bud?
I'm on the lookout as well. Seeing him stop, drop, and look around is dead clue in. Eyes up.
Anyone who's joining in this may receive the cue from My Feet alertness. You're increasingly aware of the threats that may be around you. You're going to be able to roll your perception check with advantage.
Okay. You want one now? Oh yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
I think one of those was a 1. Yes. Haha. Array advantage.
Yeah. I think mine was a 1 too, so thankfully that was with advantage.
Yeah, you did. You both had 1s in there.
Chad, I rolled it, but wow.
Oh my God, I rolled a 2 and a fucking 3.
Hot dang.
So we've had 2 nat 1s and then a 2 and a 3. All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Hooray, advantage.
Wasn't far behind with a 12 and a 10.
Krak is too distracted by the new present that he got.
Borrowed.
Oh, that was never specified.
Oh, you said it like 3 or 4 times.
He said it. Stated.
Tim's like,
Heard
"It's
it.
Made it
impressive."
very
I'm like,
clear.
"Oh."
Even made notes. Borrowed tool. Christain to Krak.
I love it.
It's in the notes.
Yeah. Please doodle. No,
We are being followed. Watch in the shadows. Bud with a 31, DC 28. You get a glimpse of eyes swimming through some of the lower trenches that are beneath us. Large white eyes.
All I can see are eyes, though. As a game mechanic note, I will mark that as one of my leads for the day. I'm marking that as a pursuing lead on it. Something is moving below us. We might want to be real quiet and try to get the fuck out of here. I don't know. Maybe with the tide stream, I don't know, maybe I can help us move quicker. Everybody's down for it. We can try to sneak our way out of this. What's everybody's take? Should we learn more, or should we dip out?
Can we be on a sea of seahorses?
I'm pretty good at being sneaky.
Seahorses? There's a bear on a seahorse.
I say we ride out. Why'd you read the field? We try and outrun it.
So we thinking just speed, no sneaking.
If it catches us, we'll deal with it.
Okay. I'm down with that. Hey pal, you maybe you hop on the horse this time around. You just help kick and go faster. As Pal like gets up onto the back of my seahorse and just gets his tail ready to just kind of be in motion with the seahorse to move faster with us.
See creatures below us. Do you, bud?
And something big. I mean, like really big eyes. Like really big eyes.
It will be hard to leave these ruins behind. But it can be done. Is this what you choose to do?
Yeah, let's move fast.
I do not move very fast. I prefer to take problems head on. But if you wish to retreat, I will follow.
We can ambush this thing. Whatever it may be. This is not my first time stalking creatures from the deep.
Oh. I mean,
If we run, we may get away. We may have to fight. There'll be no advantages.
comparative to me, how much larger is it that I saw? Like the eyeballs.
No real sense in scope, but it's pretty terrifying.
It's like crack.
One
eyeball.
set of eyes or multiple?
Well,
Multiple.
I don't know. I mean, I sure would hate to be caught with my back against the wall. I'm just still feeling a little tired from breaking out of prison, you know? I'm feeling a little scared.
Just got out. Are we looking for another fight?
We are not
Markos-
looking. We are being stalked.
Ugh.
I mean, are we gonna fight it like out in the open here, or is there like a place that we can go? Because if there's like a place, I have a very interesting trick that I can do. You've all felt those bombs. I don't have to explain them to you. I don't have to throw them. If given a little time, I can just leave them. And all the person has to do is whoopsie daisy over it and kablooey.
What do you think? Who are this thing? These things.
I am up for a hunt.
Oh.
Christain, you think what I'm thinking? Create a choke point. Cracks bombs in the neck of it. We filter it towards us. And we take a piece out of it.
Precisely. Myself and you as the smaller, relatively group. We split away, are the weaker foe then. If he can get it in place without whatever this creature is being knowledgeable.
Bait and trap it is.
You guys are just like the littlest bit nervous? Not none of that. Nope, no nerves. Okay.
But have you ever fought a void hydra?
Oh, fucking what?
Precisely.
Okay. All right.
Sounds like something that happens when I have a stomach ache.
I guess I gotta get my head in the game.
Doesn't change anything. Keep reading the tides. Maybe we'll use them to our advantage. Since you know that, you're gonna bring a lot to this fight.
Okay.
Markos, where is the choke point as we go forward?
There seems to be a good spot in the ruins. Not far from here. Let's investigate it.
Now that I can do. That I can do really fucking good.
Until we're ready, I'll turn and I'll look at Akiko and Bud. You two can stay by me. I will keep you safe.
My man.
I'm sure Tarbin can assist.
My big hairy man.
Yeah, I got a thing for you, frog legs.
Doll.
Remember when we were like, oh, cool RP episode. and then he's like, oh, creepy, mysterious monster. And like, I love that. So yeah, let's fucking fight it.
I was so excited to
You're
just recap at a bar
it, baby.
somewhere,
Let's go.
man.
You're still in RP.
I know. I love it. It's so good.
Bud takes a big gulp.
How many of those bombs do you have, Krak? How many can you get in place relatively quickly?
Let me see. Pew, pew, pew.
And Marcus, we're sure people don't live here. We're not bombing someone's house.
For every 1 minute I spend, I can attach up to 4 bombs.
These are long gone. As he just leans over on the side of what used to be someone's very, very fine, pearlescent house, and it just crumbles.
I have a thing I would like to do, a mechanics thing.
Yes.
So this is that survey wildlife as written. So I want to be looking for. All I know is it's large. but it's been here. Has it left any marks? Does it look like there's any paths things it might have touched? Maybe there's poop. Maybe it's left poop around. I don't know. But I'm wanting to see if I can identify where it's been, where it's going to, how it's been moving, things like that.
All right. Go get your check ready.
Yep. Okay. So I have a survival check with a -2. Because I am not a master. No. But I do have keen recollection. Boo, 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 boo.
Could I assist him? Could I help him with this?
No.
Okay.
There you go.
Not your domain, not your
Yeah, I mean, I am an animal hunter, but definitely not one of I've done underwater stuff, but nothing like this.
Nothing like this.
Totally
Yeah.
different. Totally different.
So in total, this will be a +7 on my roll. Unless I want to do an inspiration, which I'm gonna save those. So here we go. Here's my survival check. Come on, big bucks.
Nat 20, baby.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Let's fucking go.
You don't need my shit.
See you with your beady little frog eyes.
The aquatic fucking master.
Let's go.
Zippy, a master of the predated. The first thing that you notice are the rubbings. Whatever flows through this area uses the trenches down below to ambush their prey. You can see that it scrapes itself along the sides of these rock and coral walls, removing the bits and pieces of parasites and hang-alongs that come with it. It is a large beast. You notice between bones that have compiled back behind you that seem to have settled. In particular, this spot. Not just one large bite, but 3. This creature has 3 heads. Now you understand why you've seen so many eyes in one small grouping. It's no doubt going to come up from the darkest depths whenever it feels like it's ready to strike.
Okay. Well, we're investigating the ruins. Like I said, this is kind of my strong suit. If you guys kind of look to the left, you can see how it's been moving and making its way using these deep cavernous kind of crevasses, but the part that's important are those bite marks over there. And if you look carefully, you can see that they are fucking huge. And there are 3. So I don't know what a hydra is, but if it sounds anything like the lore that I'm used to, multiple heads. So yeah, little fucking nervous. Markos, does any of that sound familiar? A giant fucking beast of the ocean that has 3 heads and multiple eyes?
Does. You must be dealing with a Luska. The 3-headed shark. The body of a squid.
Sounds like a face only a mother could love.
Mother is no doubt one of the three. Can you imagine that?
All about keeping it in the family, I guess.
Yeah. Well, okay, if we're still going on this ambush plan, I think I might have figured out a good spot that if we do it gingerly and quietly, we might be able to set up a good spot for this ambush that we're talking about. As I'm going to go and point out where it seems like the markings lead to as a common spot that it has used to ambush before. Yeah.
So, right here is where we're doing it.
I mean, this is definitely its hunting ground. I mean, that is vehemently clear. And what better place than to do an ambush at where it thinks it's the king of the ocean?
So I just place these right here then.
I'm not going to be the one to decide that. Let me just do that. I'm just relaying information.
I turn to Pal and I go, so we're placing these right here then.
Perhaps maybe you should ask Nathaniel and Markos, as they are, well, they know the terrain a bit better than most.
We can place it there, but something living will have to bring it in. It's not far, but something will need to drag its attention.
I am fine with being the bait.
Do you have a death wish?
No,
but I have experience.
It is
You know,
close.
being
I
jugger.
often sense fear, but
It's close to 75 feet. You think you can do this, Christian?
how skittish is the seahorse?
We are not using the seahorse. If we lose our seahorses, we are dead.
Plus, I've made a real close connection with mine. I really.
What's
Bobby.
their name?
Well, mine's Bobby. I mean,
What's their name?
I will join
lose
you,
Marianne at this point either.
Nathaniel.
I think Frank's kind of mad at me for shocking him.
Your name's Frank too? That's weird. Because mine's Steve.
Gather the seahorses. Take them to the bait spot. The rest of you, lay low. Be ready to clean up whatever the bomb does not. You'll have a front row seat here. I need stealth checks when we get back from our break of everyone who is on the rock. We'll be making a bomb check over here from Krak. And me and Christian will be taking a little death swim.
I have another cool thing, and this is what I was wanting to use. but
We'll get to it when we get back.
Exactly.
You guys go refill your beverages.
Oh my God, chat. That's ridiculous. I can't believe they talked me into fighting a 3-headed shark. That's part squid.
We're not exactly
Three-heads,
fighting
sharkish
it.
bodies, squids, more tentacles, yay!
More tentacles. Yeah, that is true. We're not exactly fighting it.
Yeah, you're using your abilities to combat the environment around you.
Been training for this day my whole life, chat. I've memorized my character sheet and then forgot it and then memorized it again and then forgot it again.
Every week. Every week.
Oh, this feat's cool. Who would have picked this? Oh, I
Wait a
did.
second. Where has this been? Jesus.
Oh, I can't believe I got a nat 20 on fucking survival. Ugh.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
That was much needed.
Yes. Oh man.
Deserve some of that luck too after fucking your
Jesus
first stint in
Christ.
prison.
Right? Keeping this seed, never logging out of Foundry again.
This is my seed.
This is my seed. Oh man. Oh no.
Oh
Don't
no.
you do it. Don't you do it.
Don't tell RadioMang.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Not the gumdrop button.
Let's fight a tiger shark.
Try tiger shark.
Bitch in the bar and ice. I'm always listening. I can be in the living room and listen to what's going on.
I took my headset all the way downstairs and it's directly, like the kitchen's directly below me. It's great.
Nothing escapes my purview.
So, quick question, Rob.
Yes.
So, is it if I wanted to like double move, is that like an action? Like, right? I forget we talked about this, right? It's like you use all of your actions. You can
Use your drag and drop on your ruler.
Water warps our little icons.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Isn't that cool?
That's not.
Oh my god.
So
Oh my
we have
God.
recently, if you have a strength of 18, it completely negates your movement penalties. So right now you have 25 for free. Your first action will take you to 50 feet. Your second action will take you to 75 feet. Actually, and this doesn't reflect it because we're in water. We can swim for 30 because you have underwater marauder now. So it will actually be 30, 60, 90, 120.
Mm-hmm.
So to get back just to where the bomb is at, it will cost us 2 actions.
Gotcha.
Is everybody back?
120 will be using all 3 to haul ass.
Got it.
Ah, shit.
Oh, is he putting these bombs on this bridge?
No.
They're gonna
Okay.
be like on the
He's
on the
putting 'em up
sides
there.
here.
Okay,
so
okay,
the
okay.
creature will
See.
swim this way, and then they'll go.
Does anybody feel like their armor or anything puts them at a disadvantage when they're trying to be sneaky?
Nope. I think normally I
Just
would
looking
have.
for a reason to take your pants off?
No, I'm asking because
Yes.
I you know, if I don't know, I see where it looks like it might be a little bit louder or not, and I mean if anybody feels like they aren't the most stealthiest, I might know a footpath to get us to a good viewing spot, but it kind of puts us down to just putting it all on me, not necessarily me as in Roland, but I don't know, just an option if we're interested.
You said
Luckily, I
a
do not
bunch
need to be
of
stealthy.
nothing.
I'm very confused by what you're
So
Luckily, I don't need to be stealthy.
that is the point.
trying to
Is
get
I
targeted by
can
a
knock
great
out a
agent.
disadvantage, but it becomes one roll, and I shared it in our Foundry chat as far as what the ability is.
RP wise, you would look at you,
Oh, I know
Bud,
which one that is,
Akiko,
yeah.
and Tarbin, and you would probably look over at Tarbin and assess
see
your
that
How'd
RP.
you like to be a little quieter?
Yeah,
Trying to
Would
say,
that-
frog legs, I'm too noisy for you.
I mean, you're kind of a loud fucking bear. I don't know if you've heard yourself walking, but each step is like a mini earthquake.
Well, what are you gonna do about it then?
Well, just watch where you're stepping and follow me. And so if everybody chooses to follow the expert, we can just make one single stealth check roll with the lowest modifier and negate any disadvantage that would be in there.
I almost took that.
You know what?
A fucking badass feat.
You bailed me out in prison,
You
and
guys shit together.
yeah, we definitely
Those who shit together stay together. No doubt.
I shat with you in solidarity, so I'm gonna stick with you now. So after that, you looking at me and saying that I'm a loud, bulky mother, I'm gonna step with you.
Okay.
You're not leaving me with the other green guy.
No. I'm staying within striking distance.
So then who of us that are making the stealth check, who has the lowest stealth modifier?
I have +2.
That's one. You get to make the roll then.
You're like
That'll
me.
do it.
Yeah, I'm a bear. I ain't
why I
stealthy.
said
I'm cuddly, motherfucker.
Because I am not.
But you don't have to do it with disadvantage. You just get to make a flat roll.
Yay! You let me know when I need to make that roll, and I'll throw it.
We're all fucked.
Everybody. Oh, that's funny.
Krak.
Yes, me.
How do you want to go about constructing a bomb for a creature that has been described as this?
So my thought is I can, like, if we spend the full 1 minute, I can place 4 bombs. So like I would basically like put them so it's essentially a trap, and no matter what happens, he's squeezed by all the bombs. So it's on either side of whatever he's slithering through.
All right, 4 bomb trap.
I can also remote detonate, by the way.
mighty handy.
I would also.
That's
you know,
an
just
addendum
because-
onto the description.
just because you're Krak and it's you, I would also say, why not go for 5 or 6? You know, why not just push the envelope because you're you? You know what I mean?
It just
More gas, more go.
Do I hear 8?
It just takes time. That's all.
Yeah, no, I know.
Just takes time. That's more of a DM discretion.
The longer you take, the more you sit in stealth. It is y'all's choice on what you want to do.
Guess it really relies on this first roll.
If it rolls good, then more
Oh
bombs will be
no!
placed.
Oh no! It is you have to decide this before going into it, whether you're going to take 2 minutes to make bombs or you're taking a minute.
I'm just gonna do the minute. We already know that this creature is stalking us, and Krak's smart enough to just get the job done and get out.
Everybody else, is that what you're down for?
Let it ride. I'm in.
Yes, I'm.
I'm going with green on this one.
Going with green.
Yep.
Big green.
Literally have pushed my whole stack of chips in on green. Although I'm very trepidatious about that Krak motherfucker. He's hurt too many people at this point.
It'll be fine.
That was the green
Sure.
one I said you're not leaving me with.
Cards.
Luckily, you're with me in frog legs, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I got frog legs and Sparky
fine.
here with me. We're good.
Old Sparky.
Oh, yeah, you're all good nicknames.
I mean, I'm not opposed to frog legs.
Whatever keeps me in the aura.
Well said.
All right, let's get our bombs out of the way. First 2 bombs that you're placing.
All right, so from what I understood of the whole investigation that Bud did, like this is like the kill zone here, like right here,
Yes.
like where Krak is basically is the kill zone. So yeah, we'll go right here and right here for the first 2. Nice little pincher. Or pincer, if you will.
Cancer.
Depends on if you like to be pinched or pinced.
Go ahead and I'm going to have you make your crafting check.
Okay.
This is the first time you've done sapper work before, so I'm not going to give you advantage unless you tell me that you have experience in RP setting bombs underwater.
No, this is a whole new thing that he's been working on. So I do
right.
not have experience setting bombs off underwater.
So this will be valuable experience to getting your advantage back when you do this.
Sweet.
Go ahead and make flat crafting check.
Okay. Got that. Yeah. Nice.
25.
Nice.
Passes the DC with 1 on the first time.
Damn, Gina. Okay.
Folks on the bridge laying low. I need collective stealth out of you.
That's you, Radio. Give us that good stealth roll.
I'm afraid.
That'll be
All
fine. Just make sure you step right.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna channel my mudcat and throw a 20.
Just step right.
That's what
here.
I keep telling myself.
Hey, that's not bad.
It's
As far as
It's-
averages go, that's
it's a
not too
number.
shabby.
I'll take just north side of 10. I'm good with that.
13. Would you like to do anything to your number, Tarvin?
Goddamn.
I mean, at this
try
point,
some
all you
hammer on that
can do
one.
is luck it.
That's
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna pull luck out of the party hand just because
Well,
I can. And there's
Since
one in
you
there.
since you have a luck, we'll wait and see. Somebody might be able to drop your low number off with a 20.
No, we're doing the quiet allies. So we dropped off him having to do disadvantage so that we just have 1 dice roll for this group. That was that quiet allies I dropped in chat earlier.
What's it do?
When you're avoiding notice and your allies follow the expert, you and those allies can roll a single stealth check using the lowest modifier instead of rolling separately. So it gives me the ability to kind of help navigate somebody that would normally have disadvantage on stealth.
I don't like why it says the lowest modifier though. I feel like if you're the expert, then it should be your stealth roll because you're the one that's guiding them.
I feel like that's an arguable.
Reading this wrong?
You're skilled at moving with a group. When you are avoiding notice and your allies follow the expert, you and those allies can roll a single stealth check using the lowest modifier instead of rolling separately. Okay. I'm going to unpathfinder this fuck. Okay.
Let's do it.
It feels like it puts us at a disadvantage.
No, it's taking what could be hazardous group odds and then grouping them, but it's in a Pathfinder way where it's like, okay, you can choose the group, but it's going to be your worst of the group that chooses it. Okay, so this is how we fix this. All right.
Okay.
RoBear, please.
Save me from myself.
5 minutes in the room with whoever set this system up.
They just need a hug. Honestly, Ice, they just need a hug.
They really do.
No, so for what I would do for this, I would treat it like a situation like Path Without Path Without a Trace, or whatever. We're going to put advantage on everybody.
Okay.
Because you're following what it is. You're following the leader. Bud's trying to lay down the line for you guys the best that you can, but in the end, it is still up to your group. So he's giving you a little bit extra. So go ahead and roll one more time, Radio.
Or do you? Well, yeah. Do you normally have disadvantage, or do you?
No,
not?
I roll straight up.
Okay, sweet.
13 it is.
13 it is.
But then but you're also saying that we do everybody, or no? We're doing just the one.
We're doing everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do
That's my number.
rolling keep fire.
Yep.
Oh my God, Bud, you're so good.
Bing, bing, bing.
I am definitely
slippery.
the bear in the
Remember,
room.
this is just people on the bridge.
Yep. Yeah.
This is just the folks on the bridge.
Did you want one from Pal too?
No, since you are Beast Companion with him, I'm
That's what I
always
figured.
giving you the adoption for him to just hang with Bud.
Yeah.
Do you want to luck that bad boy?
Yeah, I want to luck it just to try. Just give me something.
Right. I mean, you can just luck that low number.
Would be nice. There's a luck card. I'm gonna play it out now. Play card, and we'll throw stealth Unamas. There we go. Now we're up to 18 at least. I'm excited. I'm excited about an 18.
47 total divided by the three of you.
It's
18
13.
plus 20 plus 29. 67 divided by 3. 22.33.
I like that.
22 was your first DC. Success.
Oh my God. I had the luck to get there. Good God.
Also, I have updated the description so that I've saved your ruling in there for Quiet Allies.
Good notes. Good notes.
Christian, me and you hesitantly wait on the edge of this crevassier. We need it to see this bad boy first before it sees us. We have 2 chances. Perception checks.
Get him, boys. Get him.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use my feet. That's
For
not
looking?
natural.
He's got eyes on his feet.
All right, I make a survival check on this one. If I succeed, I'll be able to add a +2 circumstance bonus for you, Christian.
Okay.
Is I'm going to sit back and I'm going to commune with nature here, getting the lay of the land to try to see where this Luska is at in the darkness. This is a DC 26. Come on, baby. Since this is the sea, I will be rolling with advantage. Come on, baby.
Make it happen.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, let's fucking go. 30.
I like that. I like that.
+2 on our perception checks, my dude.
I will take that. +2. Shall I roll first?
We're gonna do it at the same time.
Ooh.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
God damn, 30 and 23. It's still
And I rolled a 9.
beast.
Beginning to see movement in the darkness. We see those 6 eyes in the distance.
What the fuck?
Wait, I kind of drew it right.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Question marks? Like, what the?
3 shark.
+3 sharktopus.
Nice. High five. Great fucking job.
I've seen this tornado movie.
Krak, back at the bomb. Another DC 24 to finish this bad boy off.
Come on, Krak.
Okay.
Krak, be nimble. Krak, be quick. Krak, make the boom boom stick.
Good one.
Oh!
Right.
24 at the dot.
Money.
Nose.
He's sweating as it drifts off. He's creating his own brine around him.
You see like Krak, like, you know, it's like speed. He's just, you know, trying to put the wire together, and you see him like kind of slip a little bit, and he just like stops, and he's just like, and he's back to it.
Let's go.
The tool in your pocket changes like 5 different times as you pause.
One of them's like a handkerchief to wipe the brow.
With 2 successes, all 4 bombs are placed.
So those are junk bombs with the coral, so they are now moderate junk bombs.
Nice.
That sounds intimidating.
Sounds like a bigger.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Bigger boom.
You can
It is a
take
bigger
your movement wherever you would like to go.
The fuck away from here.
It's not a bad move.
I like that idea.
So I have no idea that they've seen the sharktopus over here. Yeah, I'll just go southwards. This, like, down here is I'm pointing at the screen like you can fucking see me.
I love doing that. I do
Yeah,
the
that's my
same
favorite.
shit.
Down there is like the same like level. I mean, we're in water, so it's, you know, I can float. So yeah, I'll just go. Give me my character again. Oh, fuck off. Why? Collides with one wall. Okay. All right. So there are walls there. Okay.
Just float up, forehead.
Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you.
Okay, we found it.
I'll just move you. I'm looking here to see. There
Like,
are
just like, no.
there are a bunch of walls here. That's wild.
Yeah, it was like it wouldn't let me like arrow it down, and then when I tried to just move the character, it was like, no, you can't do that.
Superfluous walls.
You gotta open the door first, dude. You can't just walk through the wall. You gotta click the door.
Duh.
Everybody on the bridge.
Oh God. Okay, everybody, hold your breath. Hold your breath. Nat fucking 20.
Nat 20! Let's go, dude!
Let's go, my
Let's fucking
man.
go.
We let's go!
Gets it. Let's fucking go.
This is gonna be
Oh.
really embarrassing.
There you can throw 22. It doesn't matter.
It's all good. It's all good.
Good news is one of those drops is a critical. So you know we're in high.
You guys have surprise round when the bomb goes off, and you have advantage on that attack roll.
Oh,
Yes,
fucking
let's
hell
go.
yes.
You guys are absolutely stacked when this thing fucking hits.
Krak looks back and we have blended into the bridge. It looks like we left.
Krak's like, those fuckers abandoned me.
I could have sworn I saw it. It was right
Well,
there.
at least I get to go boom.
Let's fucking go.
For our purposes, because I know it's like we've seen the shark now, right? The what is it called again? The
Luska.
Luska. I'm like the Lurska, like the lurker. Luska. And so Christain again kind of centers on himself, and as he does, there's this faint like pulse of that same kind of blue, like electrical energy underneath his armor, and as he does, you almost feel like that kind of like the reverberations of the water and space around him starts to kind of contort just ever so subtly, as he kind of focuses in, and then he just kind of looks at Markos and he says, "Let me know when." I'm gonna, just for the purposes, I'm gonna cast haste on myself.
Oh, dude, this is hot.
What?
Just to, because I'm definitely a slower swimmer than Markos is, I'm sure. So I'm just trying to give myself a little extra juice to get going. So I call upon Ulrashan to invigor my spirit.
All right.
And that is casted. There we go. Boom.
Shall we get rid of this prison spear?
Poke the bear, as it were.
All right. We will be in an athletics competition with the Luska after we get its attention, swimming back to the spot.
Oh God. Oh jeez.
Oh my God, this is the most epic foot race ever.
Actually, no, we broke that spear. We've already done those. I'm gonna pull out my heavy crossbow then.
We broke the spear that we collected from the prison.
Yes, all our prison spears are gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. I threw mine down.
And our Britney Spears.
Radio, I
You
saw
leave
your
Britney
message.
alone.
There's two boxes at the bottom now, and I thought I had it unchecked because now there's all of a sudden this branded box that's down there, and new Twitch update. I was like, no, I've already pulled over. I can't pull over any farther.
Thanks to Hunter, because literally I checked it 3 times and then cleared cache to make sure that it wasn't fucked before I went to you. So yes,
I had the box
New
unchecked. It was the other box. So, hey, people can catch us for the last hour.
Bring it on, because it's gonna get juicy.
All right, I'm gonna fire off with one of the harpoon bolts. Let's fucking go. Gonna get advantage with this strike because we see it. It's there. We're gonna ambush it. I'm gonna burn one of the cards because why the fuck not?
Why they're there?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a 1d10 to get the +3 circumstance. You goddamn right.
You goddamn right I am.
Here we go.
Oh my God, that was from.
I'm so glad you kept high.
2 to 19, critical hit, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go.
We are
Things
in your
gonna-
world.
Thing's gonna die before it gets to the bombs.
Solid roll. Solid.
Okay.
That'll get its
Okay.
attention.
23 points, and it is hooked on the line. I throw that bitch over my shoulder. Kitsune, let's go. This thing raises up. Athletics check from both of us.
Oh boy. All right. Oh God, I'm
Come
terrified.
on, feet don't fail me now.
Same time. Yeah. Okay. Oh no.
You got an advantage, right? You're in water. I mean, they can't even
Can
see
y'all
you in the water.
please?
You have advantage.
Y'all
You
got
have
way
to.
too excited.
I got it too.
Oh, God.
We're the best bait ever.
Jesus.
It's gonna be sitting there for
Equals
10 minutes.
food.
Like, when's it coming? Like, it's just gonna be sitting there. We're dead. Like, he's left already. Oh God.
As that line pulls taut on me, as you get slips up, you can see it goes up around over my throat. It's the sheer strength of this thing pulling back as it storms towards us.
We had so
Can
much
I-
going for us.
Oh God.
Cut the line or something.
You cast haste on yourself.
Yes.
So not only did you have you had advantage in the first part, so
Oh,
go ahead
right.
and re-roll your jump start.
My athletics.
Rev it again. Hit the choke.
Oh my God!
You
It was
kidding me right
advantage. It was
now.
advantage. It was advantage. He still gets the 2.
Bob, we are the greatest underwater fighters
Oh,
I knew I should have
Jack.
fucking put myself up as
Okay.
bait.
Whisper over to Bud. Do they need us?
Everything's fine, guys. Everything's fine. We have
It's
it
all
right
part of
where
the
we want
plan. Just let them do their thing. They're playing up for the bait.
okay. You see this thing instantly go sour for me as it goes up and around my neck. You are hasted. You are able to take an additional action during this dice.
I will
Challenge.
Seeing that it's essentially hanging you underwater as it's about to pull you from the neck back. I just instinctually, you'll just see the flash of the sword as I'll just quickly strike the line because we've already got its attention, and I'll try to free you from that so you don't, pass out from being choked to death in the water.
Don't let me
Markos Hutchinson.
David Carradine myself. Go ahead.
Oh God.
Make an attack with your sword. Needs to be 10 or above.
Oh God. $23. At least we can hit a line.
We can hit a line.
Thank you.
We need to go.
Swim, you fools. Swim.
You can hit a line, you can hit a Luska.
Jump start is gone from us. Let's see how far it catches up with its own athletics. This will be with a disadvantage on it because we stuck it.
Hey, I see a
Nice.
two.
Oh my God, that's a 2?
A
Are you
20
fucking kidding me?
modifier?
This thing's the real fucking deal.
Yeah,
Ugh.
right. Do you remember that time that the smart frog guy was like, maybe we should just leave?
Hey, I was with green on that one, but I got convinced to fight this thing.
As far as you know, this is exactly what we're doing. We're bringing it in. Everything's fine.
Yeah, dude, 100%. I'm buying. Tarbin says
Yeah.
this is 100% to plan right now.
We are the master baiters. Okay.
We're about to debate this right now.
All right, buddy. This is it. We got to beat this motherfucker.
I'm burning an advantage card.
Damn right you should.
Yeah.
I will.
Well, I'm hasted. Wait, so I still have advantage, or is that just because of the surprise?
No, you
thing?
still have advantage.
Oh, okay, then I don't need to. But unless you need one, then
I'm gonna burn one. I'm burning
Yeah,
one.
it's
I was gonna say he's got an advantage in the party hand, if at all.
Yeah, I'm burning it.
Athletics.
You got a charger in your just in case you haven't added it yet. You got a charger that Chet gave you.
Oh, I do have a charger.
I was talking to
Double
Rob,
my
but
movement.
There's so many characters in the thing too.
Yeah, I will
I know.
use a.
Key haul your way out of there, please.
I will use a charger as well. Like, let's double this movement and get it gained a little faster than I think we wanted it to. Again, still part of the plan, guys. Everything's fine. So I will use a charger from my own hand. Hold on.
Okay.
There it is.
So here's how we're gonna figure the charger in. We're gonna value that bad boy as a +4.
oh, big boy, let's fucking go.
So we can make our athletics checks at advantage +4.
Come on, boys, let's
All
go.
right, you ready? Same time.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my God! Oh my
Scary,
God! What the?
scary.
Fuck?
Okay.
25 and
yay.
30.
Okay.
That was a long
I had it-
way to get there.
That's pretty good.
I had a nat 20 on my screen and I got real excited and then it wasn't on the other. Fucking double 8s. Fuck you. I am going to wash my luck
Oh.
Let's go.
on one of those 8s.
There you go. There you
30
go.
30, baby.
There we
Okay.
go.
Luska has a straight up roll. We need to beat its roll. Here it comes in.
Oh boy. That's a 30.
God, it's a 3-way.
Holy shit! And you see us
Come
come
on.
barreling the fuck in. This is neck and neck between the three of us.
And neck.
Close. Danger close. Danger close.
Oh, dude. Oh, fucking rollies.
Fucking rollies. Fucking rollies.
Holy shit.
How many? How many rolls? I don't know. Who goes on here now?
It's gonna be it'll be advantage. Me and him both make one. If one's higher, it's
Right. Okay.
us.
Yep.
You
Oh,
want
wow,
do you
that's
want you want the Luska to lay down the line?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Here it
The
is.
beast is encroaching.
No! Oh, we gotta beat a 13, boy.
Woo.
And you have advantage?
This is just
we each roll
rollies.
one.
It's just a flat.
Oh, this is rollies. Oh my
But
God.
they,
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
in a sense, right? It's whichever one of their two is higher.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Yes! Let's go!
Let's
Woo!
go! Yes!
Baby,
Yes!
you did it.
Yes!
Let's fucking go.
You ride those coattails.
Bring it in, boys! Bring it in!
Fin tails.
Holy shit.
That's how it's done right there.
That's
As
how
you-
something is done.
divert off to the side, Christian. Markos diverting off to the side. This monstrosity slamming in to the bomb bait. Trigger those bombs, Krak.
So do I roll to hit or is it automatic?
No, this is an automatic critical hit with bombs.
Critical.
Oh, critical hit. Let's go.
Where's that inventory?
Now that they're moderate junk bombs, I expect to see big damage.
Critical. I mean, good God, that's going to be some chunky damage.
The boom boom.
Chunk.
Let's see the boom.
I want it. Give me the boom.
Should I just roll and then say that hits or
Throw the bomb in. It'll give you the option for
perfect?
critical damage.
Let's see.
Actually, when you do it, Krak,
Yeah, it didn't work.
your bombs have just a critical. If you go into your actions, you can go all the way down and there's just a critical button. You can click critical 4 times.
Oh shit.
I want it. I need it.
Critical, 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 critical.
Oh shit, there it is. So 1.
Dude.
Oh,
Dude.
uno,
Again.
dos,
Again.
tres.
27, 25,
Cuatro.
28, 22. All right. Damage coming in. Oh, look at all this bleed damage.
Bleeding.
Oh my God.
Stack it, baby.
Oh.
Stack it.
All right, there's the first bomb.
There's
Second bomb. And it's
Run the
taking
water.
all this damage. It is not resistant.
To bombs? Weird.
that's on.
Oh my god.
I love this. Let it tick, baby. Let's go.
Let it tick.
Like I'm in the Crucible shooting somebody with thorns.
Oh!
Holy shit, the madman did it. He fucking did it.
It will
Not
go
done yet. We got shit to
Akiko.
do.
We survived it.
Akiko, Bud, Tarbin, and then if there's anything left, it'll go into initiative.
Okay.
You did
A lot.
And we get advantage on our
100 and
So we're just hitting it from the
22
back,
points
right?
of damage with 4 junk bombs.
Dude.
Yes.
Yeah, hit it with something big, then you got advantage on it.
Surprise round and advantage.
Well, this is our surprise. Yeah, right. We're getting advantage during our surprise round.
Yes.
Is she gonna shock it? Is she gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna shock it. What?
Split-
Of course
split
I'm
it.
gonna shock it.
Yeah,
What?
you fucking are. Look at that.
Full on Tempest Surge.
They got out of the way. It's getting hit by the bomb. I'm just gonna reel back and just aim it straight towards the cloud of, I'm assuming, a lot of blood and dust.
All right. It's going to make this save with disadvantage. It will also be essentially flat-footed for this and all sorts of fucked up. So it's going to get a -4 penalty.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, succeeds.
Oh,
That
jeez.
sucks.
Roll damage. We'll take half damage.
Roll Tide.
Oh no, I didn't take that perk. Okay, never mind. Ooh, I got excited for a second, but I forgot I chose a different one. It's okay. All right.
Yo.
Shock the shit out of it.
Suck it.
What? You son
It is immune to electric damage as it absorbs all of it.
I do my hands.
That
Oh, no.
sucks.
Oh no.
We're both electrified people, and eventually it's gonna work out for us.
Adam, this feels like Gale.
Time we were both
and the Thunder
electric
King
people,
all over
and I
again.
punched mine was stronger, and I punched it out of him.
Are we doing multiple actions, or just we get one action during the surprise?
Yeah,
round?
it's just
The one action.
just the one.
Okay.
Then I will do this. Oh, I'm gonna hit T to target. Yeah, I am. Devise a stratagem. Keep higher. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hit the button.
Nice.
Oh, so close
you
to
go.
a crit. So close. 7-3 away.
Should have put a card on it, baby.
Should have put a fucking card on it. Wasn't thinking. Ugh. There we go. Here's damage. Oh, good rolls though.
Ooh.
17 points of damage.
Where's that extra?
That's got the extra in there. The
Okay, it's
2d6.
got the extra. Got it.
Yep. It's just not a crit. So it's not as many dice as you want to see.
I want it.
Because I was dumb and I didn't put a D10 on there like an idiot.
Bud taking a bite out of crime.
Oh yeah, pal too. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, pal. My bad.
Pal, heading up there.
Chompy chomp.
Gonna do a jaws strike at advantage. Boom. Hit.
Hits by one. Let's go.
Damage. Oh yeah, good roll.
Nice.
Good fucking roll, pal.
He's our most consistent member.
He is the most
He is
consistent.
the best,
But-
honestly.
Pal has done consistent
I love that guy.
damage. as
Yes.
a fucking beast companion.
Yep.
Tarbin.
Oh, baby. You know what we're doing. We're going to rush it. We're going to rush in for this run. We're going to get up right up next to that sumbitch. Thank you for moving me there. I was trying to move myself, and I was like, what's going on here? All right, we're going to hit this big mother right here. I'll tell you.
Trucker.
I'm squeamish right now. I don't like
First, you need to go into your stance, and you need to use your intimidating. You got to roar like the bear, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. I feel like at this point I'm missing something. I need to do my martial stance and try and get some shit working on this. So that's first action as I close up with Falchion in hand. Let's see if we can get this martial Zora going. Here's my roll.
You just click the intimidation button right on there.
Could have used that earlier.
There it is. I mean, yes! That was the critical that I wanted. Yes!
Let's go.
God. Can I please apply that to my cadence call that I was about to do behind that?
This will work for your cadence call and your strike.
Hell yes. Cadence call on top of that. So if you didn't know, new stuff. Call as Tarbin runs in, you hear a bear chant that starts to move you from your very soul, and if you're within my aura, you get quickened, which gives you a little bit of extra juice. And
Oh yes.
Jolt.
100%.
Go to Carmon's bite and just hit the critical button.
Gimme! Those big
so
rolls!
good.
Oh,
it's gonna be
shit.
Oh.
Oh, that's it. That's done. That's
Oh,
it.
Yeah, DTD! Describe its demise with your final blow, Tarbin.
As Tarbin rushes in with Caramont's bite in both hands, you see that Falchion, he switches the grip in his hand, and you see the backside of the serrated edge as he dives in with that. And as he does, you can see him work his way through mid-pack of this shark squid monstrosity, literally sawing through flesh and bone, pushing up plumes and plumes of red blood around him as it goes all the way through. And he switches it back, cleans it off, and sheathes it again.
Oh, that was majestic. Did you see that,
That
Akiko?
was so fucking cool.
That was fucking crazy. And Krak, your bombs did it. They were great. That was so perfect.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna come up. Can I just come up to Pal? I'm gonna give him a little belly rubs with that. That was such a good little bite.
I'll admit, Markos, Christian, I thought you were playing it up a little bit, but you did a damn good job in bringing our prey to this hole.
I glance at Markos, just as planned.
Just a split.
I put my hand on his shoulder. Sharp sword. Good to keep sharp sword. As you can see, I have this braided, gnarly, just absolute purple bruise around my throat from where the fucking line of the harpoon got caught.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
I have a little bit of regrets. I did nothing.
What? Well, it was immune, wasn't it? Damn.
Yeah, no, I did literally nothing. I thought you were gonna come at me with something useful.
No, you did not do.
No,
nothing.
thank you.
You gave information. Knowledge is power.
I drew it on a piece of paper.
That's good.
Memento of our glorious victory, I guess. I just go back to rubbing Pal.
Sparky, you did good, even if you didn't hurt it. Like Christian said, you gave us some information.
You did great.
We did great.
We did great.
An unstoppable force above and below the seas. Somebody needs to buy me the first round now.
Somebody does need to buy you the first round. Just look around.
Yeah, maybe somebody with all that wealth that we was talking about.
Krak.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
You will be able to gather enough shark teeth to make 3 greater junk bombs.
Oh, big money.
Whoa.
That's fucking terrifying.
How many more D8s is that?
See, guys, when
Why do you
there's
keep giving the
a
crackhead
scary
new
monster
toys?
in the midst, we could run.
Do you
or we
see
could
what he
give
did?
Crack more stuff to kill us with. Think about it.
Shark tooth fucking
Interruption.
bomb.
He just absolutely saved our f***ing asses
Yes,
with a
he
shark
did.
tooth bomb. So give him all
Coral
Clam
bombs.
bomb. That was a clam bomb.
Coral. Coral bomb.
A coral bomb.
It was a coral.
Coral bomb. Sorry, clam. Wait, you had clam. Katanas,
Clam was in
coral
prison.
Bomb, teeth. Bomb.
Which ones did you say? The
A greater junk bombs.
greater. Okay.
And I'm
Shark food
definitely
bomb.
grabbing some shark teeth for me.
You better
Absolutely.
move quick. Cracks over.
Yeah, how many teeth are there?
Oh, there's 3 massive heads, so probably a
There's
lot.
enough. There's enough for everyone to get their own shark souvenir and also have Krak 3 big bombs.
Man, I wonder how long this thing's been down here. Wait. Is this normal? Or do you think this has anything to do with the deep below business?
What do you think? As he kicks one of the pieces of the tentacle around. Abominations. Nathaniel, that is right. We need to get out of here, or we attract any more attention for things that lurk in the dark. As we will all mount up and ride as quickly over the top of the ruins and the bleached coral below us, flying over the old city in a literal underwater desert. That water temperature slowly begins to pick up, and you begin to see colors in the distance. Neon reds, oranges, packs of literal Merrowstrand that reach up for 40, 50, 60 feet in the air. The water becoming more oxygenated, your lungs feel as if it's no different between being on land or in water. The seahorses beginning to rise up and jump up and out of the water, getting to see a glimpse of the city now full in force, as you can see far, far in the distance, the back of Merrowstrand Bay. Tucking back down into the water, you see a massive marble white temple that raises up from the ground. The first corner piece that leads into a massive underwater city before you, full of schools of fish around you. You see dolphins, you see orcas, you see cosmopolitan life underwater. And crowning the top of that very Greek Orthodox column style temple, you see a massive brine dragon that wraps around the top. As you see the temple of Gozwan for the first time. Patrols of merfolk swimming in formation. As you see the front, Nathaniel and Markos parting that security as you all enter Merrowstrand proper for the first time. Just as dense as the city above, it rises up, but it shines with the light that comes through the water in a way that not even the city above can produce. This pearlescent city underwater has a gleam to it unlike anything that you have ever seen before. Taking this all in for the first time, it's pretty heavy. But coming back from the depths of the deep below, it's as close to that heaven-like moment as you can have, is that sense of security hits. Leaving back behind the beasts of the bleached coral desert. Now to seeing individual shopping and markets all around you. The city spiraling in more districts than you can count. Welcome to Merrowstrand, my friends. Shall we take our feet off for a while?
this place is fucking amazing. I've heard about how big it is, but you can't fathom how large it is until you see it. This is huge.
The way the lights just glow in the water it's magic.
It is quite beautiful.
Markos, your home is truly a sight to be seen. These bare eyes have never seen its equal.
It was once much larger. But without the people, without the city above, waters would not be warm enough and there would be no Merrowstrand. This is why we are better together. Come. Let me show you how to drink under the sea.
I like the sound of this. I like the sound of this.
A challenge I willingly accept.
No civilian bar will work for this. Let us head to the Grand Lodge.
Do you hear that, Christian? We're going to a watered lodge.
As you swim past the Temple of Gazwan, wrapping around it and descending into long strands of Merrowstrand, exploding out the other side, there is an equally impressive lodge made from the biggest clamshell you have ever seen. Large crossed tridents raised up over the top as the clamshell opens up and expands. You can see 5 or 6 merfolk swimming up and out of the bubbles from its entrance. Let's see how quick you are. As him and Christian dive and dart in towards the opening of this lodge.
But you're not gonna let him get ahead of you, are you? Come on, frog legs, let's go.
And I'll give a big kick onto the seahorse that I'm riding. Big frog leg kick.
I'm gonna take just the tip of my tail and just whip it straight towards like just a little jolt.
You're gonna zap Frank.
I've already zapped Frank a couple times. He's cool with it.
And as you guys
likes it.
Disembark your seahorses, coming close, you can see it just shutting and then opening back up again right before it looks like you're gonna slam into the sides of it. A large trident props open the front of this clamshell, and it just, you guys are pulled in as you surface up inside this almost cavern-like structure. You come up large cut steps that seem to have been carved a very, very long time ago. As you walk up from the pool, there are fountains on either side that cleanse you as you walk through a series of pools exiting from the ocean proper, removing the brine and grime. It's like a walking car wash for your body, a mini spa treatment as you exit. You can see
definitely spends way too much time in some of those pools.
you look like the kid at Six Flags over in the one fountain in July. Totally getting it.
Totally getting it.
Permanent disadvantage.
Get out of the fucking fountain. Move your shit out of here. Let's figure out what the hell is going on here.
I mean, you just got to take the sights in, man. Look at him. He's having such a blast over there. Pal just spinning around inside of the pool.
Settling in, you can see that it's about that time, beer 30 in the afternoon, as folks are beginning to let loose. Music is picking up inside the room. Large, long tables that have been carved from what can only imagine looking like the patinaed patterns of how copper can change from deep blues, greens, and its copperish color over the top of it. This is the spread of the actual coral-like tables that have been ground smooth and lacquered over the top. Tarvin, you notice the sea cucumbers being filled over at the side of the bar. It's not your first rodeo with these individuals.
I need a round of cucumbers over here. Now, beware the freckle. I'm just going to tell you which end to drink from. If you don't know already, you're in for a surprise. This round's on me. Next round's on you. You decide who's drinking.
Filled with a strong but sweet mead. Passes around what are large for the rest of you sea cucumbers that have one fatter end and one skinnier end. I would suggest drinking from the skinny end, my friends. Cheers. Welcome to Merrowstrand.
As Bud's trying to find which end to go, Pal has eaten a whole one. The whole thing just.
Is he old enough to drink?
Oh, Pal? I've yet to see anybody that can outdrink that thing.
I guess Pal will have to get used to paying the deposits around here.
Oh, did he eat the whole thing again? Oh, Pal, remember this. You have to, if it's a drink, you have to drink it. If it's a, you don't
he
drink
squeezes it, and it's just the fat end over on the side as he squeezes the butt out of that thing.
Out his mouth a little bit like a squeak toy. You just kind of hear it. It's like the outside of a pickle when you kind of move your teeth on it. It's a little squeaks.
I'll cover that. Don't worry, Pal.
I didn't understand what end to suck from. This is, I told you about the freckle.
I need fortitude saves from everybody. For the first time with these sea cucumber beverages.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
With a 4 to 19, it's bad.
Yes, he said yes. I failed.
I had a couple of these before. Well, you don't think I've spent time with these folks?
Tarvin, it's just sloppy, but he's getting the main mess down. You can see the this orangish liquid piling over into his fur. Bud and Krak, just two monkeys fucking a football over here. There's shit in the water all in front of him.
Which do you use your tongue? Are you supposed to tongue it first? I'm just
sitting there staring at it like, yeah, try that.
We look over at Christian, and all that comes up through the helmet, it's just liquid flowing out the outside. I guess hotboxing yourself is a choice.
Welcome to Merrowstrand.
You want to make a seal, you seal with it. It's like a airlock.
You're heroes.
So no tongue. You're saying no tongue is what you're saying?
Be as adventurous as you want to, my little friend.
Cucumbers is gonna thank you one way or the other. You just want to get out of it what's inside of it. That's the ultimate goal.
Friends, shall we take a rest here this evening? Enjoy ourselves and then collect some fees from the Dawn Treaders tomorrow. Make a list. I will show you around Merrowstrand proper and what you want to visit. We have plenty of time. I consider you all my friends now. Enjoy the evening.
You get a smile again.
He smiles over.
There it is.
Don't worry, we won't make you late for class, little one. He puts a hand over on your shoulder, Akiko. Go get a round of sea cucumbers. Anything else before we wrap up this evening?
Oh, don't everybody act so fucking excited that a fucking warden of the deep has invited you into their own realm to drink, and he's buying the second round. Just remember where the fuck the freckle is when you suck the sea cucumber.
I figured that the first 3 times you said it, Tarbin.
Some of you didn't get it though.
This is also the 5th round.
No. Probably would be easier if I took my helmet off.
Do you take the helmet off? Or is it just for special time?
Just for special time.
And that is where we win.
I had to prod you a little bit. Come on. You can't be the Mandalorian without getting a little bit.
Sure.
Sure.
Thanks, T-ball coach, for giving us a teed-up one. A nice, good win for us. That felt nice this week.
That was planning and execution. Okay, planning and execution.
Planning execution. Using your tools.
Call it what you want. We got a T-ball coach gave us a hit.
Me and Rob almost got swallowed whole by like 3 shark heads because we couldn't roll to save our lives.
I was more concerned you guys were gonna be too close to the fucking bombs when they went off.
That was my
all of it. All of it.
I thought for sure.
Yeah.
It did not look good for a second. Didn't look good. Didn't look good.
That's probably like, you know how it's like you have like traits and drawbacks or whatever, like, you know, for like every character. Like, I think that's like my, like, Christain will like head first into danger every single time. Like he's that is his upbringing is so it's like, yeah, you need someone to bait, like I'll do it.
Love it.
We got some good, like, just little bits of backstory from everybody tonight, which I thought was perfect. We got a little bit from each person.
You need to put anybody that said anything on their lore needs to type it inside the Merrowstrand Discord so I can put that inside the journal, because there was some stuff from Christian that I know that was said. I tried to put all my parts down as well.
Okay.
If there's anything that's got spelling, lot of stuff revealed.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. But it was tasteful. It was done excellently.
Tasty.
It was so good.
Yeah, once
tasty
Rob
RP.
was like, I am Markos Kosta, and he gets his thing, I'm like, oh, bitch, I've got names too now. Oh, we're doing that. Okay, let me just get mine ready. Let me pull up my notes real quick, okay? Let me just
I'm gonna drop some shit too.
yeah, I was like, I can do that.
And I was
too.
like, everybody keep dropping shit. This is what it's supposed to do. Yeah.
This is it.
Man, that was
This is it.
so cool. I want to be cool. So I was like, you know what? I'm Defenders of the Great Bay, Watchers of Orishan Peak. I'm a servant of the realm, bitch.
You're cool and mysterious all at the same time.
I am so happy to have an alchemist and fucking master of boom Makes shit like that so cool. I've never been able to set
Boom,
traps.
It might be stretching it.
He is officially master of boom.
I guess well today after
Just
that.
let it fly. He is the master of boom.
That was awesome.
I saw that today when I was like leveling up the character, and I was like, absolutely. Like, you never in D&D games get to lay traps and like have them be successful, or just like do it in the first place, because there's always like DMs that'll railroad you out of a trap. Out of an ambush or
'Cause they don't
whatever.
want, right? You don't screw up my encounter.
Yeah.
I spent a week planning this.
Yeah, it's way it's way more fun when you're like, okay, instead of just throwing up a random encounter where you're okay, cool, rinse and repeat, you're gonna do your combat things again. Have an encounter where it engages all your some of your new stuff, some of your roll checks, see what you're good at. How can you strategize as a team? Because you do have a really good spread of tools.
A really good spread.
I love this team. This team is amazing.
And so, because of your tweet too, I feel like this is an important moment that we all went through together, that we've now got out of jail together and had a successful ambush. Like that was a strong bonding 2 moments there. I feel like that everybody went through. And has really started to develop some bonds.
Yeah, I mean you're back at the Warden Grand Lodge in Merrowstrand.
Right.
That's not that's not by default where we were gonna go for sure.
Right.
But you guys are
Definitely
fucking
better than Dennis up there, man. You're really moving on.
way better than Code Dennis.
I ain't never gotta see that motherfucker again.
Bless you for giving me all the Blue Lodge feels as well.
Oh yeah, dude. Big round of applause on the descriptor man over there. Holy crap, dude. Really painted the scene with the
We have
words.
so much to see. Now you know that Merrowstrand is run by a court that has both Beast of the Sea and Merfolk on it. So you're starting to get some of the politics of the city that's down below. That's what's gonna be nice. There's a lot of city to explore, and we're gonna keep building it out.
So excited.
Be thinking, remember, not my baby, our Frankenstein. Start tossing me ideas of things that you may think exist inside of Merrowstrand. I will be listing off like essentially the major districts of where the upper, middle, and lower class are, and then it's free to play within there. Where do you think pieces exist?
Let's go.
I've got 2 cool feats that I have to explain to you, and I will send you what I want to do with them.
Yes. I love it. But we got to love you and leave you. We'll see you guys all next week for more Merrowstrand. Is it Tuesday yet? Fuck.
No, come on, please give me another day.
We'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.